Hello, newbies. This is Chinese Pod, come to you from Shanghai, China. My name is Ken.
Hello, I'm Jenny.
And we're talking about dirty hands today, Jenny.
Ooh.
Not yours or mine.
Someone's dirty hands.
We're talking about kids, obviously.
Kids,
a little kid with dirty hands. So we're going to listen 3 times to this dialogue. If you're not familiar with this stuff, if you haven't listened to Chinese Pod before, no problem. Sit back, relax, listen to the sounds of Chinese. And after 3 repetitions, Jenny and I will come back and we'll take a look at it in more detail. So let's listen to that dialogue.
Dialogue, first time.
儿子，给我看看你的手，这么脏，去洗手。
哦。Second time.
儿子，给我看看你的手，这么脏，去洗手。
哦。Third time.
儿子，给我看看你的手，这么脏，去洗手。
哦。
Well,
It's about washing the dirty hands.
it is, and it's very natural. It's very common, and the language is very high frequency. It could be used in slightly different contexts, I guess, also. So why don't we translate it at this stage?
好的。儿子，
Son,
儿子，
son,
儿子，给我看看你的手，
let me see your hands.
给我看看你的手，
Let me take a look at your hands.
给我看看你的手，这么脏，去洗手。
They're so dirty. Go and wash your hands.
这么脏，去洗手。
They're filthy. Go and wash your hands.
这么脏，去洗手。哦
Okay.
哦
Okay.
哦
Yeah.
Very important to wash your hands.
Yeah. I get it all the time when I come home. Really, my wife.
What do you say? Oh.
Well, I tend to wash my hands
My
throughout the
mother-
day, but whenever I come home, my wife has been pushing me for years. Wash your hands.
My mother even bought me a dry clean hand wash.
Did she?
Yeah, so you don't need to rinse with water. You
Look
just
at you.
smear the stuff on your hands and it's supposed to kill the germs,
I want
the
one of
bacteria.
those. That's not fair. Anyway, I'm going to tell my wife about this. Anyway, so let's look at it. It's very common, very high frequency stuff. All right. Now, how did the mother address the boy?
儿子，儿子，
儿子.
对
The tones there are
second and neutral.
second and neutral. Let's hear it again, please, Jenny.
儿子，
儿子.
对
Now, literally meaning what?
son.
Son.
So it would be slightly strange if you called your son in English.
It would depend. My
Okay.
dad would have called his son, but my mom never would use. I don't know why she would use a name. So it depending, but not that common. But it's very common in Chinese, I think, to
yes.
address the kid as
儿子，
儿子,
儿子，
to just call him that.
对
And if, of course, if it was the daughter, you could use the equivalent. Right?
女儿，
女儿。
女儿。Actually, my parents still address me as 女儿。
Do they?
对
Wow. Well, there you have it. So that's what people actually say. Now, so she's calling the boy over. He's whatever he's playing at. I don't know what he was playing at. They sound strange, but anyway, she calls him over and let me see your hands.
给我看看你的手，给我看看你的手。
Now, again, this is the natural way. When you translate word for word from one language to another, sometimes it sounds funny. And this is actually fairly straightforward,
Yes.
in fact. But this is the high frequency. This is what you're likely to hear a mom saying to a child. Now, let's take it from the back. Let's do this sort of backline build-up
How?
thing. What's the last word in the sentence there, Jenny?
手，手，
Xiao.
对
Sounds like a third tone.
是的，
Good.
手 meaning hands.
Good. Xiao. Hand or hands. Yeah.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
Now, your hands.
你的手，你的手。
你的手.
Yes.
So, hands as in 手. And the pronoun you.
你，你，
And therefore, your.
你的，你的，
Great. And when you put it together, you have
你的手，你的手。
your hands. Now, the verb to take a look.
看看，看看。
看看.
对
The tones there are what, Jenny?
，fourth and neutral。
Fourth and neutral. Let's hear it again.
看看，
看看.
看看。
So the verb 看, fourth tone, means to look. And 看看,
Take a look.
to take a look. It suggests a quick
Yes.
a perusal, as it
Yeah.
were. Okay. Now, and the way in English, we'll just say, let me see. But in Chinese, literally, we say, give me a look.
Yeah.
And so the expression was,
给我看看，给我看看。
给我看看.
对
Not gay, as in third tone, meaning
，to give。
to give. And 给我, give me.
Yes.
There you go. So let's look at the whole thing. Now, literally translated is give me quick look at you. No preposition. Give me quick look your
hands. 给我看看你的手，
Great.
给我看看你的手。
给我看看
You
你的
have
手.
beautiful hands, Ken. Very
Well,
clean.
they're clean. All right. So now she is appalled, as
Yeah.
always.
Mothers are always appalled.
Exactly. The sheer filth of this boy's hands. And so she says,
She screams.
yeah,
这么脏，这么脏。
这么脏.
对，
Now, so the word for dirty is
脏，
脏,
脏。
first tone, right? And this is just a phrase, we won't go into it in too much detail, but it's a kind of a,
Exclamation.
yeah, it's like, they are that dirty? So it's
这么，这么，这么脏，这么脏。
这么脏.
对。
Now, you can use this 这么 as for emphasis with pretty much any adjective.
Yes.
Like when John's walking around, he's very tall, and people say,
这么高，这么高。
he's that tall kind of thing. So very, very useful. You'll find plenty more references to this phrase on the site. Now, go wash your hands.
去洗手，去洗手，
Now, we had this word for hands again, which was
手，
show.
对，
And to wash your hands,
洗手，洗手。
洗手. Now, this is, again, telegraphic Chinese is so to the point. You know, you don't even need a pronoun here. It just, obviously it means, well, go wash hands.
对。
So the verb to wash your hands is,
洗手，
and go wash your hands is,
去洗手。
yes. So literally, go wash hands. There you go. And the boy's response is,
哦，哦，
which is kind of like, okay.
对，
No, it's not exactly over enthusiastic, but it's like he's busy going around doing or something. So it's kind of like she interrupted that particular activity of his. And he goes, oh, okay, that was it. It was really natural. It's very common stuff. Let's listen to that 3 more times.
Dialogue, first time.
儿子，给我看看你的手，这么脏，去洗手。
哦。Second time.
儿子，给我看看你的手，这么脏，去洗手。
哦。Third time.
儿子，给我看看你的手，这么脏，去洗手。
哦。
Okay, we hope that was useful. It's certainly the type of thing it's kind of fly on the wall, slice of life type of stuff that you're likely to hear. It's all high frequency stuff. Do remember to go to Chinese Pod, explore. This is all about exploring the language and following your own track and following your own links here. There's 100 ways you could go with this stuff. And it's the patterns, I think, that make the learning stick.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll be back again tomorrow with another show. Shall we not, miss?
Yes, we will.
And in the meantime, it's time to say
再见.
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
1005.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/1005 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/1005.